This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
Hello, and thank you for joining us. Many couples have come to our courtroom with wild accusations of cheating. Some testimony has been so shocking that it took a lie detector test to get to the truth. Do you remember the case of Wade versus Free?
Who could forget that case? Miss Wade opened up her home to a friend who had fallen on hard times, and her friend repaid her by jumping in the bed with her husband.
He was at the door butt naked, and she was hiding on the side of the bed.
Mr. Free was running free that night.
How do you end up sleeping with your wife's friend?
She was more interested in everybody else's relationship versus our own.
She was more interested in giving you oral sex, not...
That mistress is here in this courtroom. How many times did you have sex with Mr. Free?
I can't put a number on it.
I didn't know. I mean, I asked her a question.
Mr. Free was asked if he had had sexual intercourse with Miss Everett on Christmas Day, 2015.
That's correct, Your Honor.
What was his response?
Your Honor, his response to the question was no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector test results determined that he was once again being truthful.
Mr. Free was relieved when he passed the lie detector test, but was his wife able to forgive him for such a betrayal? The court received this update from the couple.
Hello, Couples Court. It is Julie.
And Sean, I'm being faithful. We're looking for the future, not the past no more.
And we want to thank Mr. and Mrs. Cutler for helping us, because without them, we probably wouldn't be standing here today.
Right. Thank y'all very much.
Thank y'all.
Well, it looks like Miss Wade and her husband are off to a fresh start. That's great. It's good to have a kind heart, but you can't bring everybody in your own home.
You are so right. And this case just goes to show that couples can work through a painful situation to get to the other side. Up next, Mr. Parker was just days away from getting married. But first, he and his sister brought his bride-to-be to court to find out if she was cheating.
I remember that case. He used to come home and do a smell test to see if there was anything going on. In case you missed it, watch this.
My sister told me that she saw her, getting drinks with a man, relaxing with a man, just being with a man, like hugged up with him.
Oh.
That's what she told me.
Can you tell us about that?
I threw a New Year's Eve party, and next thing I noticed, a guy pull up. I'm like, who is this? And next thing I know, she all kissing on him. We got a double room, and it's like she's in there having sex.
No, not finna invite no male over and sit here and have sex with him while you in the other room.
So you deny all of that?
So when this lie detector come back to say that I am not cheating on him, he's gonna look really crazy.
Why would you think your fiance, your beloved, who wants to marry you, would try to create a situation where you look like you're cheating?
Like to play those little games, just like the same.
Have you ever done that
him
before?
like to come in and like to smell through the house, thinking somebody's...
Okay, wait a minute. Is this true?
Well, Your Honor.
No, I don't know. Have you had sexual contact with anyone since October 2015 until now? And you responded no. The lie detector determined you were being truthful.
I hope the lie detector results put an end to Mr. Parker sniffing around the house, but was it enough to finally get him to the altar?
Well, love, I have that answer for you. Miss Robinson sent us an update. Check it out.
I no longer accuse her of cheating on me. Now that I know the truth that she has not been cheating on me, I can go forth on marrying her and she can become Mrs. Parker. I don't go through her phone. I don't look at her GPS. I don't look at her whereabouts. All I can do and all I can say is that I love her and I trust you.
Okay, that answers my question. They still haven't gotten married. I wonder what he's waiting on now.
Mr. Cutler, have you forgotten it took us 7 years to exchange vows?
Hey, I had to take my time to make sure you were ready for all this.
Love, our marriage has lasted all this time because I know when to ignore you. So, I'm going to move on to the next one and pretend I didn't hear that. This next couple touched my heart. Do you remember the case of Rouser versus Middleton?
that case was unforgettable. Taylor Middleton fell for a man she met on the job and was shocked to discover that he was transgender. However, that was not what brought them to court.
So I'm laying in her lap. So I look to the right. Her phone right there is a bunch of heart, heart eyes on the name, and then it's an eggplant emoji, right? We all know it has been hashtag eggplant before, so she picked the phone right here. Like, mind you, I'm laying in her, trying to be peaceful, trying to lay in her lap, the phone here. Who texts like this, yo?
I don't know how to change the setting on my phone, and it's little.
You don't even know how I knew it was the guy, because when she went to the bathroom, I swiped and I called the number.
Was it Rico Suave or the coworker?
It was Rico Suave.
Okay.
Feel me? Yeah. And I ain't say nothing. He just like, hello, hello. Like,
Why is he sending you an
eggplant emoji?
Okay, because so we're on this vegan destination, right? So we're meal prepping together, and it was just a joke. It was a joke.
So out of all the vegetables in the vegetable community,
thank you. Thank you. All the vegetables. He picked eggplant.
He sends you an eggplant emoji.
Out of all of them.
Mr. Rouser, tell me what you're afraid of.
I'm afraid I'm not enough for her. I am transgender. Okay, I was born a woman. All right, so it's a lot of things that I can't give to you that a biological or cisgender man can't give you.
I'm tired of being accused of doing something I'm not doing.
And that is why this court ordered Miss Middleton to take a polygraph test to get to the truth.
Ms. Middleton was asked, since the start of your relationship, have you had physical sexual contact with anyone other than Mr. Rouser? What was her response?
She said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined she was being deceptive.
Yeah. See, I know I'm not tripping, man. I know I'm not tripping.
Mr. Rouser, what is the status of your relationship with Miss Middleton?
That's dead, baby. That's dead.
After she admitted what she had done, Mr. Rouser said the relationship was over. But did he mean it?
I just want to say thank you for the experience on Couples Court. You guys have really opened my eyes and letting me know that I can be enough and I will be enough for somebody one day. So, I'm also accepting love. I'm not saying that I'm blocking my heart out for it, but I am focusing on me.
Jay and I, since being on the show, decided that being in a relationship obviously wasn't the best thing for us. Thank you for freeing us. You freed us from the stress, and now we can just be friends and enjoy life.
It's great to see that they are both so upbeat, happy, and committed to being friends. Friendship should never be underestimated. Okay. In this case, Mr. McFadden and Miss Gonzalez were friends before becoming lovers, just like we were.
Just like we were.
I walk into my apartment and I look in, and there's a man sitting on my couch. Well, what you doing here? She asked me to come fix the pipes. There's no tool belt, no nothing like that. But yet, you sitting on my couch, drinking my beer, and and you know what? I'm serious about my beer. A 6-pack of my beer cost me $10. Okay, so something in my head just kind of went ding, 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 ding.
All right. So, Miss Gonzalez, where do you find an extremely neat, toolless plumber who likes beer?
I
That's
found
laying pipe. Putting piping.
Somebody that I say what's up to in the neighborhood, they say, hey, are you and Brittany still together? I say, yeah, man, why, what's up? Well, I seen her at the park with the neighbor, and he's pushing your children on the swing.
The evidence was stacking up against Miss Gonzalez, but was she really cheating? And are they still together?
That's what our viewers want to know, and we'll have those answers and more after the break. Stay with us. Before the break, we were talking about the case of McFadden versus Gonzalez. Mr. McFadden accused his girlfriend of cheating with one of their neighbors and a car service driver.
Right. Let's see what our expert uncovered.
I called her to see what she was doing, where she was. Ring, ring, hello? Who is this man who answered her phone?
It's been like a month and a half, just straight him telling me that I'm doing stuff that I'm not. And I'm over it.
Did you have sexual relations with the driver who answered your phone?
Yes.
You answered no. The polygraph determined you were being truthful. They were so happy to get those results, and we were happy for them. Ms. Gonzalez recently sent us this surprising update.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say that since me and my fiance have been in court, everything has gotten completely better. We've decided to make the move to Nevada, and you guys asked for a wedding invitation, so you're gonna get that. Thank you guys so much for everything. Things have gotten so much better.
Relocating and getting married. Now that is a surprise. It's great to see a couple who are in it to win it.
Right. Now moving on, Ms. McCormick came to court and accused her boyfriend of cheating. Mr. Holmes claimed he was innocent and came to court to defend and deny.
I'm sweeping under my bed. I looked under my bed. Your Honor, I seen some panties under my bed.
Okay, so you found panties under your bed and they
some pink panties, Your Honor. Some pink panties. Some small pink panties at that. I can't fit these.
And if the panties don't fit,
well, you gotta convict. You gotta convict.
Man, I'm not a cheater though. I'm here for one thing to prove to you that this love is real.
Mr. Holmes was asked, during your 3-year relationship, have you ever had physical sexual contact with anyone other than Ms. McCormick? What was his response?
He said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being deceptive.
So now's the time to come clean.
I had another woman that was accusing me of having a baby by her or whatever, and she attempted to give me oral sex or something, but it didn't go down like that.
Mr. Shaw, did you find anything else in your investigation?
Your Honor, he did admit to me that she did perform oral sex on him.
Well, Mr. Holmes got caught in a bold-faced lie. I don't know how he thought he was gonna get away with that in this courtroom.
I have no idea what was going through his head, but one of our staff members did follow up with the couple. Mr. Holmes said they broke up after leaving court, but then got back together. They decided that his moment of bad judgment shouldn't destroy their relationship, and they're still together. Now, here's a couple whose testimony delivered surprise after surprise.
I went to work one night. Lo and behold, here she comes with the friend's friend. Everywhere she went, he went. Everywhere he went, she went.
But at some point, you put your foot down and said, look, he's got to go.
3 days after she came to my job with him.
All right, and did he leave?
Yeah, she left with him. Gone for 2 months.
Were you sleeping with him?
Yes, I did. And the condom broke?
I don't know if this child is mine or not, and it is her fault.
This is the second time you've taken her back.
Call me a fool if you want, but yes, ma'am.
You actually believe there's more than this.
We come back to a point where we were gonna try and work things out. Tells me my dad's friend offered me to sleep in his bed.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So you believe that your wife was sleeping with her father's friend?
Mm-hmm.
If she's still cheating,
I'm done, and my kids are gonna pay because of her.
I just want things back to the way they were.
this means everything to you.
This is my family. It's all I have.
Are they still together? Just whisper in my ear. I won't tell.
I'm not telling you. You're gonna have to wait like everyone else until after the break. We'll be right back.
In this final case, Mr. Cleveland suspected his wife was cheating again.
Yeah.
However, Mrs. Cleveland claimed she was innocent and came to court to fight for her marriage.
This is my family. It's all I have.
I have to get to the bottom of this. I just don't know, and I'm tired of hurting. I'm tired of feeling like I'm torn in two. I have one, like I said, I have one foot out the door right now, and I have to decide if I have to put that other foot out the door, if I need to step back in.
At this time, the court will call forensic voice analyst Guy Wolf.
Have you ever had sexual intercourse with your father's friend?
No.
Right. What did your forensic voice analysis determine?
The forensic voice analysis determined that she was being truthful.
Thank God. We still have one more question. That is the paternity of this baby. We have those results. We'll see you in our chambers. Court is adjourned.
Mr. and Mrs. Cleveland, it has been determined by DNA diagnostics that, Mr. Cleveland, you are not the father. Many of our viewers have asked if they are together, and we'll let the Clevelands speak for themselves.
Hey y'all, it's the Clevelands. We want to thank y'all for the opportunity to get to come to couples court. We want to thank y'all for all of y'all's advice.
Y'all's long-lasting marriage has inspired us to no end, and we want to be like y'all one day, married for forever and deeply in love.
Way to go, Mr. Cleveland. It's great to see that you two are still hanging in there and working it out.
You all have been together a long time. You've been dating for 27 years. And in your relationship early on, you each have cheated with somebody else, but you forgave each other and you came back together. But now it appears that the specter of cheating has raised its head again. Ms. Rockmore, you've opened this case. Tell us what's going on.
I think Robert is cheating again because of certain things he does, certain places he goes to where he can't account for. He has a work wife, which I never really heard of a work wife until I heard it from him. There's lack of sex. Our sex activity was wonderful. I mean, awesome. Now it's like, it's nothing now. And due to the fact that I think he's been messing around, I also make him use condoms.
All right.
Oh. All right.
So she said it's gone from awesome to nothing.
Right.
You know, that's the opposite of 0 to 60, awesome to nothing.
Yes, that's a lot. Or not a lot, I guess, in this case.
Yeah, nothing. There's nothing. Mr. Abraham, you know, she says you're cheating again.
Well, Your Honor, it's Kathy Rockmore belief. She took the cookie away. Okay?
She took the cookie away.
She took the cookie away, so that means she's closed up shop.
Yeah, she's not closed shop.
What? So it's her fault y'all not having sex. Is that what you're saying?
There you go.
So you're not saying that's an excuse for you going somewhere else, is it?
No, I don't have no reason to go anywhere else.
Okay.
I work every day, and my job is to provide for my family and support her, which I've been doing for 27 years.
Okay.
For 27 years.
All right. But since we're talking about this work thing, what is a work wife? And why do you have one if you've got a girlfriend?
Well, I tease her about the work wife. I don't even know what a work wife is.
Oh, I can tell you, I got me one of those.
Oh, okay.
I got me a work wife.
Okay.
It's a good thing.
Okay,
they help you with things at the office, and you know, you talk to them about your problems, and you know, it's like, you know, what you would talk about and do with your wife at home, you do that same thing at work.
No, I can't
got
do that.
me one.
Because
now,
if I do that, it's a problem.
this is my work wife.
Oh, I was about, you see, I'm like.
Okay. If I do that, it's a problem.
Okay. So you're not doing anything with anybody at work?
Oh, no,
That's
no,
what...
I don't have no sex with
Okay,
nobody.
Ms. Roquemore, why do you think that he has a work wife?
Because Google is my best friend.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
If I want to know anything, I'm going to Google it.
And you can Google work wife and come up with his wife?
I have it right here.
Ron, would you please get that? I have clearly been using this all wrong. I was looking up restaurants. She looking up work wives, you know.
Google it? Really?
All right, so what are we looking
what
at?
is this?
What you see now on the screen is where he's telling his work wife, baby, you know I wouldn't do you like that. Evidently, it was something that she wanted that he didn't say for her.
But where did you get this from?
Well, Your Honor, when I find those like that is where he's texting, but he's not texting, he's using the microphone, and he's talking through the microphone. So everything he says through that microphone is gonna come out in his voice activity.
Oh!
Hold up, yeah.
Hold on, Mr. Abraham. Did you know that she was listening to everything you said?
No.
You didn't know that?
If she was, it wouldn't be that right there on that board. That's the honest God's truth. It wouldn't be that.
Are you saying you did not send this text to your work wife?
No, I did not send no text like that.
But you're the one who said you tease her about
I tease her all
having
the
a work
time,
wife.
but I wouldn't say nothing like that, Your Honor. I wouldn't say nothing like that.
And Ms. Rockmore, didn't you say you never even heard of a work wife
I never heard of a work wife until I was going through his Google and I was like, oh, He got a work wife.
Oh my
and
God.
calling her baby.
And saying she come first.
Exactly.
Oh my God, this is
It's
crazy.
a couple of other things that
So,
I've seen.
what else have you found on Google?
When you can't be trusted, you need to be tracked.
I mean,
If you can't be trusted, you gotta be tracked.
yes, I'm gonna have to write that down. Because
You know what it sounds like? You can even shorten it. If you can't trust them, track them. That's what it
All
sounds
right.
like.
Well, go, girl. You do you. So what have you tracked down?
Well, Your Honor, if you could put it on the screen, I can gladly explain it to you.
Why don't you step to the monitor?
August the 27th.
All right.
He went to the gas station.
All right.
6 minutes there. He left the gas station. He goes home, and then he goes back to the gas station. When Robert goes to the gas station to gas up, Robert makes sure he fills his tank up completely. That way he don't have to go again.
So he's gone twice in the same day?
Yes, Your Honor, he has.
And like 11 minutes apart.
Yes, Your Honor, he has. Now, my assumption is that he met the girl at the gas station to put gas in her car. I don't know, to give her some change. I don't know.
Change.
Now.
Not even bills, just some change.
Just some
All right.
change.
So that's why.
And then when he went back, he met her again.
So you have a specific woman in mind from the gas
yes, I
station?
have a specific woman in mind.
Do you have anything else?
Yes. Okay, May the 28th. Robert told me he was going to the car dealership to get the car fixed. I understood that. He was taking a long time, so I decided to call. He didn't answer. So I got my Google, and I started tracking it. And this is where it led him to the Hotel Inn.
He was only there 13 minutes.
It only take a minute.
Well.
So Ms. Rockmore, what are you saying? He's a minute man?
When you're sneaking, you have to be quick.
So please tell me that's the last place you tracked him to.
No, it's not. One night I called him when he left. He didn't answer, so I called my best friend Google. He stopped at the liquor store to get his little party pack. He left there and he went to the hotel suite.
What's a party pack?
Condoms and liquor.
Okay, so he went and got his party pack.
He went and got his party pack. He drove 22 minutes to wherever it was he was going, and this is where he ended up at, the hotel suite. He was there for 3 hours and 58 minutes. Robert left the house at 7:45 that night. Robert didn't get home till 12:50 that morning.
Wow, that's...
And that was not the address he had you look up?
Yes, ma'am, it was the address he had me look up, but when I looked it up on Google, it came to another place which was next door to the hotel.
Oh.
So 3 hours and 58 minutes.
Yes.
That's more than a minute.
Yeah, that's more than a minute.
That's more than a minute.
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Rockmore, thank you very much.
All right.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
So, Mr. Abraham, yeah. I got a whole list of questions.
I'm waiting on them, John.
You waiting on them, okay.
I'm waiting on them.
Why are you going to the gas station so much? Why is it taking you only 4, 5, 6 minutes? And why are you going to hotels?
Okay, let me answer this first. I never went to no gas station 4 times in 2 days.
Well, your phone went to a gas station 4 times in 2 days.
Hey, let me
Does your phone have land?
Let me ask you. This girl right here, my wife right here.
I think this is a legitimate question.
I'm finna answer that question. This girl right here, she knows what to do with these phones. She takes my phone all the time. She takes my computer, she takes my phone, and she sits up all night.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Did she take your phone to the hotel and spend 4 hours there at night?
I was at the motel. She Googled this address for me. I say, one of my coworkers is having a party. Okay, they invited me, which was that day. It was like they called me. Hey, you gonna be such and such? I was like, who party is it? And they told me who party it was.
Was it your work wife that called you?
She called her my work wife. She's not my work wife.
Now, Ms. Rockmore, do you have any other reason to believe he's cheating? Any non-Google reasons?
Yes. Since I felt like Robert had been cheating, I started making him use condoms. 30 condoms come in a box. I can account for 4. 3 of them we used. 1 of them I used because I was in a predicament to where I needed a rubber band. So I used one.
Oh, boy.
Okay. All right. I gotta ask.
No.
What kind of? I have to ask. You want to know too. Don't act like you don't want to know. Like I'm the only one. You want to know.
I want to know.
Okay. So give me permission to ask her.
Go ahead.
I got permission.
You got permission.
I can ask her.
You go ahead.
Miss Rockmore. What kind of predicament does one find themselves in where you need to use a condom as a rubber band?
Can I show you?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
No, it's simple.
Okay. All right.
And that's probably what happened to all the condoms.
No.
Yeah.
You keep her right there, huh?
No, I just stay prepared.
She like a. Oh, it's a rubber band. So you put it like on your hair?
Put it on my hair.
So you just take out use the elastic part.
I mean to tell you. Okay.
Are you
well,
guys
who
learning
knew?
something? Because I'm learning something.
I'm learning something too.
I'm learning something too.
Yeah.
Ron, did you know you can use condoms for your hair? Yeah. Okay.
So box at 30, 4 were gone, right?
Yes, ma'am. 3 we used and 1 I
used as a rubber band. What happened to the other 26?
Well, Your Honor, it wasn't 26 in the box. When I looked again, it was 20.
All right. So 6 condoms are unaccounted for.
Exactly.
You don't know what happened to them. They weren't used with you.
Bands.
Mr. Abraham?
Yes.
We got 6 condoms unaccounted for. Do you have any kind of explanation? Did you use them in your hair?
No, no, Your Honor.
Okay, so we know you didn't use them in your hair.
Didn't use them in my
Who
hair.
did you use the other 6 condoms with?
I didn't use no condoms. The only condom I use is on her, Your Honor. And furthermore, I don't even like condoms. And she have a habit of when I'm at work going through my drawers, just fondling with everything. So put things in place. I come in, I say, hey, what's that? Oh, I don't know. But you've been through my drawer.
So you think she took the 6 condoms and did something with them?
Yes, I can't keep nothing at home.
Do you think one of your work wives needed a condom?
If they did, I wasn't giving it to them.
Well, Mr. Cutler, I think we have enough evidence. What we have here is the work wife.
Right.
That he's texting. We've got the GPS tracker over and over again. And then the missing condoms. Right. For all of these reasons, Ms. Rockmore believes that Mr. Abraham is cheating. And Ms. Rockmore, if you were to find out after all of these years together that Mr. Abraham is cheating, what's gonna happen to this relationship?
I'm outie.
You out?
Yes.
So, love, everything is hanging on what happens in this proceeding today.
Well, to get to the bottom of all of this court has done a full and a complete investigation. At this time, the court will call a certified polygraph examiner, Kendall Shull, to determine, is he cheating? Ron, please escort Mr. Shull in. Would you state your credentials, please, for the court?
I spent almost 30 years with the FBI in Washington, D.C., spent my whole career there, ended up chairing the entire FBI's polygraph program.
All right, well, let's get to the results. You asked Mr. Abraham, when you went to a hotel for a party, did you have physical sexual contact with anyone at that party? What was his response?
He said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that it was being truthful, Your Honor.
You stand there cool as a cucumber, Mr. Abraham.
It doesn't matter. I mean, because I love this girl. I mean, I've been with her for 27 years.
Too.
I did everything I could to try to please her. It's on her. You know, it's on her.
All right. You also asked Mr. Abraham, other than what she knows about during your 27-year relationship, Have you had sexual intercourse with anyone other than your girlfriend, Miss Rockmore? What was his response?
He said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined on this question that he was also being truthful.
All right, so the 27-year relationship continues.
Yes, it does.
All right, how does that make you feel, Ms.
That
Rockmore?
makes me feel wonderful, and then again, it makes me feel bad because I've been accusing him all this time.
All right, so what you gonna do from this point forward?
What you got to say to him?
I apologize from the depths of my heart. I really apologize, and I
have
love
no
you.
problem with you, babe. I love you.
You stole, see?
I have no problem.
You kissed me.